Okovie used to be a star among cities. Historic, wealthy, and bustling with new businesses. That star's been dying for a while. Crime's on the rise, and with war brewing and the government tightening their grip, it's no surprise we're restless. Police might be keeping people safe, but there's only so much we can do about the seedy underbelly. With a prohibition, lawbreakers, criminals, and your everyday civilians are all forced into the same watering holes. Usually, it'd be my job to bust this place. But, maybe we can help one another. This place is more useful open. Especially when I have someone a lot more dangerous to catch than a few drunks. Ah, it looks like your first customers are arriving. Let's see if you can loosen their tongues. I'll be waiting, bartender. Don't let me down.
안녕하세요. 저는 Sunny입니다. Hey guys, it is Sunny here. Welcome to part 1 of my playthrough of Best Served Cold. This is a request by one of my viewers, and I think a few times a year I'm gonna start this whole like viewer request or like follower request where I play a game that someone requests, as long as it's not like a horror game. I'm up for it. But, yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Obviously, it's going to be some kind of detective game. If I don't have to watch all of that over again. This is a game that Goldheart requested. Requested / recommended. Case 0, The Last Drop. The haze overhead lights in your speakeasy buzz to life as the bookshop above you closes for the day. The bookshop owner and your landlord, Vincent Ployer, takes a seat at the bar and begins mumbling to himself. What a day. Saran literature is providence bound in leather, but to my customers, my books may as well be doorsteps. Everything alright? Or stay quiet? I only have 2 actions, it says. I don't know the controls at all. So... clearly not. Oh. I should have just stayed quiet. If I ordered a cart of fools and received just one of my customers, I would have gotten my money's worth. Well, we both know why I'm here. I need a drink, so dazzle me. Reference, what would you like? Well, that's the only thing I can select, so... This evening, a properly mixed Eastern Ruby should hit the spot. Some days your customers will be in a bad mood. This can also be caused by serving them a ruined drink, or by choosing dialogue options that upset or anger them. When a customer is in a bad mood, it is shown here in the bottom left. Yeah? Thankfully, serving a customer their favorite drink will lift their spirits and cure their bad mood. Press the drink button. I guess the martini. Press the serve button in the bottom right to start making Vincent a drink. Okay. Customers will usually avoid discussing unpleasant topics when in a bad mood. You'll have to cure it before you can interrogate them. As you get to know your clients better, make sure to learn what their favorite drink is. You can always ask them what they like to get a hint. Okay. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Vincent perks up. See if we can cheer you up. Haha, that's the spirit. Vincent loves the Eastern Ruby, and we want to lift his spirits and cure his bad mood. So let's select Eastern Ruby in the list to start making his favorite cocktail. To successfully mix it... Oh my god, I have to do this too? To successfully mix a drink, you will need to add all the necessary ingredients to the shaker by passing through them with the arrow, following along the lines in the direction it's pointing. Okay. Once you start following the path, you will need to keep up the pace as a red arrow will start following you. Make sure it doesn't catch up with you before you reach the end of the path or the drink will be ruined. That sucks. Welcome to the nightcap. Trophy earned. Perfect mixed Eastern Ruby. I just know they're gonna start getting much more complicated than that. Well done. Vincent is no longer in a bad mood, and he's gained even more affection towards you. The more a customer likes a certain drink you give them, the more their affection towards you increases. Their favorite drink will reward the most affection. Customers will not appreciate being served a bad drink. If you fail to properly mix a cocktail, customers will be displeased, and you will lose all but one action for the remainder of the conversation. You know me too well. This is my absolute favorite. When I was looking for a bartender to run this place, I hoped for someone as good as you, but didn't expect it. Basically, especially with your background. Because I'm a detective? I'm so confused. This place could have become not but cloudy moonshine and rough customers, yet you're already proving to be more than that. Supply lines for alcohol are fraught, so you'll have to adapt your drinks menu to circumstance. A recent shipment of vodka from Rizalka came into my possession, and as such, some old classic cocktails are on the menu once more. Lucky me, I suppose. Anything else? Yes. I nearly forgot. Friendly warning, perhaps? My favorite gentleman's club is abuzz with chat about a crackdown on speakeasies. My companions have warned me that the local constabulary is looking to make an example of the flagrant lawbreakers. I see. Maybe ask? I suppose that's what we are now. We open a bar during a prohibition, even if that prohibition is ridiculous. Hold on. Is autoplay on? Holly. But what's legal and what right or wrong is the same. People of Sara should not exchange freedom for safety. What if we get raided? It's unlikely they would target my establishment. I have friends in the constabulary. But you should take precautions nonetheless. Try not to irritate anyone who might incriminate us, and don't compromise on drink quality. I imagine most speakeasies are brought down by dissatisfied customers with loose tongues. I'll give you the best pillow on the rocks. I'll be careful. Okay, how do I stop this dialogue from just proceeding? It's supposed to be slow, but it's still like going faster. Did you just dismiss my greeting? I mean, kind of. See, there's a reason I bring all this up. Vincent reaches into his inner coat pocket and pulls out a folded newspaper. He's present on the bar top so you can read the heading, Speakeasy Guest Found Dead. In the early hours of the morning, the body of an as-yet unidentified young woman was found in the alley of the Kobe Boulevard. Kobe police has since released a statement confirming that the crime took place outside of Speakeasy and that the proprietors as well as several guests have been detained for questioning. Oh my god. This murder is almost certainly the latest in a string of crimes committed on and around the boulevard by the so-called Kobe killer. Citizens are urged not to attend these illegal establishments for their own safety and to inform local law enforcement if they suspect any illegal activities taking place. Whew. Don't get too bothered by all this tittle-tattle. Certain murders are fabricated by puritanical bureaucrats on this... Okay, hold on. What the hell is going on? Hey, Gold! Not Gold. Jesus. Hey, Angel. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to slow down this dialogue, and I don't know how to do that. That's not. Greedy, joyless politicians are making sure this prohibition is enforced. You can spin tales of crime and murder if it's in their interest. How are you guys? I'm good! How are you? A sovereign politician is lying when his mouth is moving. The scoundrels are not about manufacturing a villain to scare the populace. Takes a long sip of his drink and sets it down on the table, finger nervously rattling on the glass. Okay, but like, for real? For real, I need to slow down. I need to slow down this dialogue. And there's no way to do that. Alright, I'm gonna Google this real quick. Because I don't know how to slow this dialogue. The media and animation is not available here. Yeah, it's starting to piss me off. I guess we're just fucked. Using a dangerous one. I wonder if those who indulge in tabloid rumors can grasp that fact. Oh, now it's just not progressing. Can I make another drink? No? Okay. Vincent Flora, a lover of literature and owner of Libraria, the bookshop on the Bacovi Boulevard that is located above your speakeasy. I feel like the text is kind of too small. I know that I keep pausing this. Because the text in that book was way small. For real. Yeah, we'll just put it to max. I imagine the authorities will be paying closer attention to venues like ours. I think we offer safe haven to vagabonds and scoundrels, but all we want is to kindle the dying flames of conversation. Imagine their surprise when they see the depth and breadth of fine gentlemen and ladies who will frequent our establishment. Heed my words, friend. Be on your guard. I will. We're on Bacovi Boulevard, so the locals are a mixed bag. Consider the customers carefully. My friends especially are people of culture and arts. There's no doubt in my mind that some shady characters will show up, but I'd imagine most will be harmless. I'd hope so anyway. A mix of high and low society makes for a good blend. Honey and lemon, wine and cheese crackers, that sort of thing. Jokes aside, do be careful, bartender. I've invested a lot of money in this place, and while it's yours to use, don't expect to be sweeping up eyeballs and teeth at the end of the night. Understood? One more thing, we both know this is your last chance. I went out on a limb to give you this opportunity, and I've turned a blind eye to your past troubles. Make sure those troubles stay in the past, and you keep your nose clean. I get it. If you follow my rules, you'll be under my protection, and I promise I'll keep you safe. One hand washes the other. Okay? Good. Thank you for the libations. Should return home. Hope business goes well tonight. I have work to get on with, or see you, Vincent. Every day we'll bring a different group of customers to your speakeasy. It's a big place, so look left and right to check for any customers seated on the edges of the room. You can select a customer to call them over for a chat at the bar. Let's try it out on this mysterious woman in the back. The woman takes a seat looking exhausted. She squints at you, like she can't decide if you're a friend or foe. Rough day? You have no idea. Although you're on your feet all day, serving people with too much money, so maybe you have some idea. Gold walks into Sunny's bar, giving a generous hello on the rocks. I'll trade for some valuable information. Hello? The hell? On the side of ice? Weird. Rundown Heights is fully booked, so me and everyone else in the laundry service are run off our feet. There's nothing like changing hotel bed sheets during a spice trader's symposium. Do you know how frustrating it is to have a fat, bald old man explaining the logistics of his spice trading company and how it made him rich? And he's doing that while you change his sweaty bed sheets. I can guess. Sometimes I push my face into a pillow and scream so loud I feel like I'm going to crack the walls, but then I stop, and nothing has changed. Sounds like you need a drink. Yes, something that feels like being slapped in the face with a slice of lime. Slice of lime wrapped around a cricket bat. Trust your judgment. What flavor do you like? Right now I'm craving something spiced. I trust your judgment. Okay. Lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Drink coming up. I'm so excited. There are several indicators to the right of each cocktail that provide more information about the drink in question, including whether your customer likes it or not. A question mark means you don't yet know how they feel about this cocktail, while a star means it's their favorite drink. Customers will also have drinks they like and ones they feel neutral about. This information gets updated every time you serve a customer a new drink. Serving liked and favorite drinks will improve your relationship with the customer faster than a neutral one. Obviously. Oh god, I can't see that. Okay. I don't know what that says because it's cutting up off at the top. So, something. A long customer is willing to stay and talk after being served. In other words, how many actions you will be able to take during the following dialogue. Every new topic you discuss will cost you 1 action. Once the action counter runs out, customers will leave the bar, so don't forget to serve them a drink whenever you talk to them. Customers can be called back as long as you have actions remaining, but can only be served once a day. That's terrible, but alright. Meanwhile, the alcohol percentage shows how alcoholic a drink is. Then you have the option to shrink the display screen. I don't think so. The higher the percentage, the more intoxicated the customer will get. Some questions will require a certain level of intoxication to loosen the customer's lips, but be careful. A customer that becomes inebriated will go home. Alcohol tolerance will vary from customer to customer. Now you know the power the bartender holds. The better your drink fits the customer's taste, the more affection you will receive. You can also affect a customer's mood as well as how talkative they will be after you've served them. Now let's make her a drink, shall we? Copper bullet. Oh! Oh, I didn't know which way to go. That's not gonna go well. Wait, can I get a do-over? Can I do that over, or is that everything? Do I have to do the whole thing? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're doing that over, because I didn't like that. In this game, I will have no qualms about, doing things over. Oh, damn, I didn't. Okay, hold on. I can't wait to play this. Shake, 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 shake. Shake your failure. That's crazy. Thank God. Damn, this is perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. After a long shift, my brain is buzzing. I can't just go home with all this fuzz in my head. When the Prohibition closed the bars and clubs, everything else got more expensive. An opera ticket costs a month's rent. And with everything being so busy... Why is it so busy? Well, there's a Spice Merchant Symposium, but there's some big show going on as well. Everyone's wearing their fanciest threads. The women in those sparkly dresses and their heeled shoes. Looks like torture to me. Me too, you don't care about clothes? At the hotel, I see only the clothes lying on the floor, stained with peppercorn sauce, coffee, nicotine, and worse. At least the folks going to the shows are clean. I guess I clean up fewer wine stains now, so maybe the Prohibition isn't all bad. She downs her drink, wiping her mouth for any spills. Woo! Take that as a compliment. This watering hole is new, right? That weirdo guy put me onto this place. And my cap just opened, yes. Funny name. Clara, by the way. Mind if I just call you bartender? You don't seem too prissy about the type of customers you get. Rundown Heights has 3 hotel bars, but I didn't fit in any of them when they served booze. The staff bar was all drunken bellhops, the mid bar was full of posers, and the Spire Lounge would charge me a fortune for just looking at the drinks menu. Spice feels a bit more varied in its clientele. You get all sorts in here. We're all equal. We walk through these doors. The smile is warm, she knows a little like she just made her mind up about you. I can get on board with that. Good. Well, we should be heading back. I got Baritsu sparring classes and a shift tomorrow, and if I don't get good sleep, both of those are gonna beat the stuffing out of me. Okay, goodbye. Now that everyone has been spoken to, let's end the day by using the bell. Press the bell on the counter to signal all customers to leave and head home. You can also use it to end the day early when you don't feel like speaking to all customers. Okay. Now that everyone has been spoken to, let's end the day by using the bell. Press the bell on the counter to signal all customers. End the day. Why would it tell me that again? A new customer takes a seat at the bar. He takes a slow look around the room and then at you. Glances back at the entrance a few times like he expects someone to sneak in after him. The man doesn't hesitate to tap the bar, demanding attention. The attention you're already giving him. Hello, game? What was I say? What the fuck? Does it save the game? I guess so. What the hell is R2? Oh. I'm pressing that the whole time. Can I get you? How does this place work? Just like a regular bar or no butlers or whatever? Hold on. Real quick. Let me decrease the fucking text size. Because I couldn't read straight earlier. Now I don't like that size. Jesus Christ. Let's do 120 then. I actually kind of liked the size that it was at before. And he said he just wants a drink, but that doesn't really tell me anything. Maybe a night count? Oh god. Crazy? Looks nice. Looks nice. Initially skeptical about the prohibition, but drinks this strong ludicrously prove it may have been the best decision. I'm sorry? Probably guessed that I'm here for more than a drink. We have business. Business? Says down today's newspaper, but rather than turning it as Vincent did yesterday, he instead lets the heavy pages land with a thud. The headline reads, Latest Bacobi Boulevard Victim Identified. In a statement to the press this morning, Bacobi police finally released the name of the latest victim in the string of murders by the so-called Bacobi killer. The body of 24-year-old Natalia Reed, a native Saran and lifetime resident of Bacobi, was found yesterday in an unnamed alley of Bacobi Boulevard at 6 in the morning by a local resident heading out for work. Police have since confirmed that the crime took place outside a speakeasy known as The Last Drop, which the victim, a junior accountant, was known to frequent in her off time to drink and gamble. The illegal business has since been shut down, resulting in several arrests. Police Commissioner Aldea urges the public to be careful and to come forward with any information that may aid the police in their ongoing investigation, as the perpetrator remains at large. Natalia Reed's family has declined to comment. Her employer, Mark Weaver, says only that he, quote, assumed she was just late again, end quote. Have you encountered anyone acting strangely at this establishment? Not really. I doubt that. None? Really? There's a lot of unusual behavior around right now. Did you read the news yesterday? Speakeasy, I guess I'm dead. And since you just served me alcohol, that would make this place... I was just making a drink for my new friend. Ooh, that's a hard decision, not gonna lie. I'm sorry, I just saw your comment. It said, Gamescom or Gamescon coming in August. Gamescon. Okay. I'm afraid of saying that he's my friend because he's gonna be like, I'm not your friend. Screw it. Obstinate. You have a chance to show me how cooperative you could be, and you're letting that chance slip away. Reaches to his pocket and pull out a police badge. His name reads Constable Hugo Meritons. Sorry, y'all. The dialogue is really small. I know I keep going back and forth, but I gotta be able to see. Waits a moment to make sure you understand the gravity of the situation. I'm investigating a series of murders that took place outside established speakeasies. Are you going to shut us down? Speakeasies are, at the moment, only the leads I have. I may never say this again, but your business needs to stay open. Killers using locations like yours, so one of your patrons could be killer. You need my help? You'll be helping yourself. If your clientele keeps getting murdered, well, that's not great for business. For a time, your establishment has protection from me and for the rest of the constabulary. This place is no longer a bar, it's a hunting ground where I will catch a killer with your help. Found a clue. First assignment is to interview these drunkards and find out if any of them frequented that speakeasy where we found Natalia Reed. Do that, and I might just extend your time a bit longer so we can figure out who's behind all this. Guessing there's no opt-out option. Your drinking here is also illegal, right? Shakes his head softly, then pulls the badge from the table and places it back inside his pocket. I did my homework. I know who you are. I know who you are. Just think of it this way. As a reformed citizen, you should be more than happy to help out. I understand. It might not be too fun in constabulary, but you have to be realistic. Right now, we want the same thing. Okay. Got any questions? Interrogate everyone at your bar and ask the right questions. Get to know them, make them willing to talk. A glass of alcohol might loosen their tongue. Suggest you keep track of your findings in a notebook or something. I also see you have an unused pin board in the room behind you. Detectives at the station like to use those to keep their minds organized. Visualizing connections makes them easier to understand. Okay. Good. Any questions? Where should I start? Give me a solid lead on the people in the establishment who were present at the same speakeasy where Natalia Reed was found. As a former criminal, I'm sure you know ways of making people talk. There's no doubt in my mind your less savory connections might know more. Once you prove you're capable of collecting this information, I'll accept I'm not wasting my time. From there, I can divulge a bit more about the case. Okay. No? Part of this now. Time is short, and I expect something solid from you soon. Speaking with customers will provide you with clues about the current case. These clues can be reviewed in the notebook at any time. Using the Show Clue button lets you present a clue from your notebook to the customer you're currently talking to, letting you ask them for more information or confront them with evidence. Presenting clues to customers is crucial to uncovering new evidence to solve your case. Helpful customers may be able to spot lies, provide new information, or provide an alibi, but be careful. Showing certain people confrontational evidence may just affect their mood. Okay. This case is the highest priority, and you're on the clock. If we don't have a killer in 2 weeks, this gets kicked upstairs to the Confederated Force. And if that happens, my career is in tatters, and your bar is finished. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. 2 weeks to prove we are not children playing detectives. 2 weeks to save our careers and our reputations. 2 weeks to make our streets safe and save some lives while we're at it. No pressure, though. Jerkwad. Peter Widener enters your bar. You recognize him by the scar on his cheek. It's been a while, and you don't quite know if you're ready to see him again. He takes a seat, looking you in the eye. You can't quite tell if he recognizes you. You hope he doesn't. Welcome to the Nightcap. Creative location for a speakeasy. The filth are looking for old bars opening up again, not basements owned by bookworms. Make me a real drink so I can forget all the weak cat piss they serve in the stacks. Memory serves, you mix a good cocktail, though usually a bit sweet for my taste. Do we know each other? I don't wanna... Do I... Damn. I feel like if I say, do we know each other, he's gonna be, like, upset. Because he said if memory serves, so he knows who I am. Every day. I was crying myself to sleep on a pillow soaked through with tears. You feel the same, I imagine? Sure. Raises his eyebrow and shoves a few coins your way. See how this new job of yours is working out, eh? Any flavor I can work in there that you like? Going all sweet on me now? Well, like a hit of coffee to go with my drink. Let's see how this new job of yours is working out. Okay, well... He leans low, his chin rests on the bar. The light catching the long scar on his cheek. His eyes twinkle as he looks up at you. Serious against bar policy to flirt with a customer. Let's see if I can remember what you like. Let's see, indeed. He said something with coffee. Ooh, he said he also likes it strong, so maybe cold winter. Either cold winter or wake up call, I feel like. But I don't think, do you think he would, I don't know, because I feel like wake up call might be too sweet. But he said he liked something sweet, right? If I'm not mistaken. Shit. I need to really pay attention. Oh my god. These, patterns are weird. If it's too bitter, then, you know, it is what it is. That's how I feel about it. This career shift is starting to make sense. You have a talent. Thank you! You're a bartender now. It's an odd one, but if you want to pull a curtain over your past, I'll go along with it. Pierre's a criminal. More specifically, he's an enforcer of the feared crime lord Carla. As long as you don't owe money, insult him, or spill his drink, you should be fine. Strange how that face with the frightening scar can light up a room when he smiles. Though it doesn't happen often. How can someone so dangerous be so charming? Thanks. Your rival speakeasies ain't too appealing. I can see why you're getting busier. The other places will either turn away anyone without a duchy or they hose the blood off the dance floor each night. The last shot was the only one I could appreciate, but it got shut down a few days ago. What's your job these days? What's a little blood to you? I feel like asking what's a little blood to you would be kind of insulting. My collar's blue and I work with my hands a lot. Some of the other fellows in my line of work have a bit too much fun for my tastes. You like your colleagues? Reckon my job ain't good or bad, it's neutral. Cause and effect and all that. What I do is natural. It's a natural result of the system we all live in and the deals people make. I don't get it. It's neutral? Take no responsibility for what happens to the folk I collect from. They knew the deal they was getting into when they took the money, but even though I don't feel bad for them, that don't mean I want to go drinking with some gorillas like me who laugh about smashing open some indebted shopkeepers thingy. Takes so long. The empty cup inside. Hold on. What's a little blood to you? Oddly interesting question. Care to explain? Yeah, I don't know. Also, I'm getting tired of this, why is I hate the fact that the text is, like, so freaking fast. You're not a complete monster. Just Peter and I play my part without prejudice or pleasure. Like I said, cause and effect. And now, if you'll excuse me, this drink has an effect on me, and I need to take care of that. Sure thing. Hello? Oh no, let's talk to this guy. You good, my dude? Miserable looking man sits down at the bar. A big cloud follows him. Once he has your attention, he peruses the drinks stacked behind you. What can I get you? I never understand all these names. Something strong, please. If I'm doing something wrong, I might as well do it right. Anything besides strong? Not really. Just strong. Okay. Takes a short breath. What does the goddess want you to order? What the hell? Just make me a drink quickly and with fewer jokes. I want to give him something nice. He said something strong. He said something strong, but I don't want to give him something too strong. I think I might give him a 4. Something with a 4. 4 or 5. The only thing that's 4 is the wake-up call. He might like coffee, right? Right? How can you tell? The bar at the bottom shows the alcohol tolerance. But in terms of what he can handle or not, I don't know. It doesn't really... He just said something strong, so it's super vague. I want to give him something good, but not anything that's like stupid strong. You know what I mean? Pirate's Joy might be his evening prayer. He's kind of dressed like a... I feel like 5 is gonna be too strong though. I'm so weary about it. But he's kind of dressed like a priest, right? I would say so. But gin and vodka? Yeah, he's a priest. I mean, I guess this will be sufficient. I still feel like 5% is too strong. But he said something strong, so... Oh, God. These patterns are killing me. There you go, sir. Hope that works. Goes down quite nicely. He shrugs, places the glass back against his lips, and down the rest. The glass is empty. He wags his finger for you to refill. But we start with your name. Really don't know who I am. Father Lacey, but you can call me John. Priest in the church up the road. You know this is alcoholic. We are permitted, but besides, how could the goddess resent a priest drinking in this city? Is it that bad? If you took confessions too, you wouldn't ask. What do people confess? Everything you can imagine and more. I used to have faith in humanity. Here you go. Thank you. I'll be back soon. Godspeed, John. Now the rest stands up, tips his head, and takes his leave. And the conversation, I guess. Alright, I know you're gonna be a pain in my rear. An obscenely glamorous woman wipes the stool clean before gingerly sitting on it. After a moment, she checks her lipstick in a pocket mirror before readjusting her coat. She leans forward to meet your gaze. Welcome. It's certainly cushy down here. To think this grand place, a place below bookstore. How very, I don't know the word she said. You know Vincent? Yes, he's the man who invited me. He probably mentioned I'd be showing up. He's quite the fan. Her nails tap rhythmically to some invisible music. You can't tell if she's waiting for you to say something in particular. Vincent hasn't mentioned you. No, he must have. Carmine, Olivia. It's probably some kind of list I'm on. A VIP kind of affair. I'm an actress slash singer slash radio host. If you haven't heard of me, you've certainly heard my voice. The voice is silky and delicate like a silver bell. You don't mind listening to it, even though it drips with audacity. He's never mentioned you. Yeah, let's lie. See, we all need a little push to jog our memory sometimes. Perhaps you heard about the time I saved a performance of Dandies and Dames at the Classic Grand. Maybe. The stagehand forgot to leave a prop gun on stage. I ended up singing bang bang noises to finish the performance. The audience loved it, the director went along with it. The show got middling reviews, but I was praised for my quick thinking and my coolness under pressure. Can I get you a drink? Are you buying, darling? Put it on my tab. I'll be here often. I eagerly await your performance, bartender. Anything specific? I couldn't be a bartender. We only remember important singers around here. That's crazy. Anything specific you fancy? Something fruity. I love tropical fruits in particular. Okay. That helps a lot. Let's pour you something fabulous. My throat's absolutely parched. Okay, so she said she likes something fruity. So maybe Pirate's Joy is what I'm thinking. Definitely thinking Pirate's Joy. That's the fruitiest drink that we have. Besides the Eastern Ruby. Let's try. Oh god. Can we slow down the cursor? Golly. Astonishing, flawless, incredible, divine, absolutely brilliant use of everything. Inspirational, honestly. What a day. Oh, did I tell you about my radio career? She doesn't wait for an answer. Instead, she leans forward and curls her finger to pull you close. Well, today I spent the majority of my time reading contracts. I'm starting my own show, you see. Something daring, something bold, something that'll knock the socks right off my listeners. I'm calling it Chamomile and Carmine. Classy, right? Absolutely. You're one of the first to hear about it, but well, I suppose I let my mouth run. I'm a little tipsy, so I will find more out soon. Picture me and my sultry voice broadcasting nationwide to the people of Sara. Even the poor folks who can't make it to my stage performances. I'm so excited. Congratulations. Good things happen to good people, you know? Sure? Olivia swirls the last bit of her drink and takes a long sip. She wipes her mouth with the tissue before setting the empty glass down beside your head. Thank you for the drink. I will be back, though hopefully soon. You won't have to wait too long to hear my voice again. To hear my voice. Kisses. With a slight stumble, she pushes herself out, winks at you, and takes her leave. See you soon. Okay, but for real though? Can I like... Okay, thank you. Shit. It's like... This is a lot of information. Clara Solo, hotel maid whose rough edges and boisterous behavior hide a pleasant, caring personality. Hugh Martins Hugo Martins, an uptight but seemingly well-meaning officer of the Bacobi police force, who has enlisted you to be his assistant. Peter Wagner, a handsome but intimidating man working as a debt collector for the less savory individuals that can make up Bacobi's underworld. Oh. John Lacey, a local priest who seems to be going through a hard time. His goddess doesn't seem to mind his alcoholism, nor his attending an illegal speakeasy. Olivia Carmine, an extravagant opera singer and radio host with a love for all things dramatic. Host of the upcoming radio show Camille and Carmine. She likes Pirate Joys. There's probably another drink that she likes too. So for my password partner. It was so rude to that guy. I don't know anything. Okay. Peter mentioned that his favorite speakeasy, the last shop, was shut down recently. He had to find a new watering hole, which is how he discovered the nightcap. Okay, well. The Outer Dunzo. Can I, like, look around somewhere? Or is that everything? Oh, look at the kitty! Then each day, you return to your home office where you can review your clues on the clue board and try to make new deductions. Besides structuring your thoughts, the clue board also has another very important function. Some clues can be connected to form new evidence. Spot a contradiction or two pieces of evidence that tell you something about the same person or event. Try combining them. You can combine two clues by connecting their pins with red string. Oh, it's literally going to be like the board that they showed at the trailer or whatever. To place a clue you have found on the board, simply select them and drag them over from the clue list on the right. Clues on the board can be arranged as you wish to help you in your investigation. I was gonna say, am I supposed to... Okay. At any point, you can remove a clue from the board by dragging it and dropping it back in the clue list, should you feel a piece of information is no longer important. The two clues you have right now seem to be related, don't they? Let's try linking them together. Select a clue, then use a pin and drag the string to the other clue's pin and see what happens. Trophy urn, connect the dots. Peter frequented the last shop, speakeasy where Natalia Reed's murder took place before it was shut down. He should be able to tell me who else went there to drink, and if any of them visit the nightcap. So we gotta get him drunk. Congratulations, you've created a new combined clue. Combined clues are key to your investigation. Building a solid case will hinge on making these connections. Asking your customers about these new clues will often lead you to new insights as well. Not all clues can be combined, of course, but if you're ever stuck, try and see if there are any new deductions you can make. To proceed to the next day, use the coat rack to the side. Okay. Cool. And the evening, go to the next day. Yes, please. We're like almost an hour in. I'm exhausted already. Alright, on day 3. Oh, we got a lot of effing people. Whoa, look, it's still open. In a world of dwindling light, you're a beacon in the night. I don't plan on closing anytime soon. Let's catch up just like the old days. Now press the show clue button to open the notebook and present him with the new combined clue. Select the Peter Street Smarts clue to ask him for more information. Okay. Are you sure you want to present Peter Street Smarts clue with Peter Wagner? Confirm. The story about the broad that got ice on the speakeasy, what about it? What do you think happened? You read the story. Sure, the journals did a great job. They always do. Don't be like that. I want your opinion. You're fishing, and for what? I got nothing for you. You and me both know how this show plays out. The papers spin the same stories. The hoi polloi get all worked up, and no one got the real facts except for the ones who want to keep their mouths shut. And folks who say the city council are fabricating the killings, they got their heads screwed on wrong. The Kobe officials can barely patch a hole in the road, far less a stage of murder. I know a professional job when I see one, and this ain't professional. But it was done by someone who has experience, someone who planned it out real careful, and who's done it before. Did you visit the speakeasy? Yes. And? Plenty of folks went there, so don't go making any inferences. You know where the line is. No need to see what happens if you step over. Who else went there? Hard to tell. It was a mixed crowd. Let me think. Alina Dragos, the type of rich blonde who doesn't want nothing to do with me. Last year she made it big thanks to her daddy winning the jackpot at a poker tourney. Elliot, the sour-faced alcoholic who popped in occasionally. If he was in school, I'd beat the snot out of him and take his milk money. Still might. And Killian Durand, the rich kid with the baby face and the soft hands. You taking roll call? If this bartending gig doesn't work out, I suggest a job as an intrepid reporter. What do you think of that, Scoops? Alright, I was just curious. Let's catch up, just like the old days. We don't feel like asking a customer any further questions. You can always press the leave button in the bottom right to exit a conversation, regardless of how many actions you have left. However, if you still have questions for Peter, you can simply continue your conversation. I don't have anything because there's nothing else to question, so he wants to end the conversation. I need to get back to work. I'll be off then. Bye. I wish I could have actually made him a drink, though. Alright, we got a lot of people questioning. There is so many. Your woman sits casually at the bar. Before she says a word, she looks at the list of drinks on the wall behind you, a tad confused. Evening. Hello. Where can I get you? I don't know what I'm feeling today. I want something strong, but I'm also craving something sweet. What can you do? I can try and help you make up your mind. Huh, that'll probably help. Okay, let's roll the dice. Surprise me. Are you liking? Something strong, but something sweet. Okay. Something strong, but sweet. Wait. Okay. Something strong, but something sweet. So... strong, but sweet. Pirate's Joy? Question mark? I mean, I think she'll want something that's like a 5, though. But she says she wants something sweet, too. Mint punch? That sounds awful. I don't drink, so this is kind of difficult for me. Maybe the wake-up call? It kind of sounds like a bittery... taste, though. Let's try an Eastern Ruby. But she said something sweet. Maybe? Oh my god, this is insane. The heck? Here, try that. I definitely don't hate it. Thanks. Have you been open long? Not particularly. I thought this place seemed new. A little bookshop, too. I used to come here to buy books when I was a kid, whenever my father gave me pocket money. Either way, consider me solid, I guess. How'd you afford somewhere on the boulevard? Sounds a place, right. Anyway, I'm Alina Dragos. Brought a few friends along. I'm already a bit tipsy, if you haven't noticed. She didn't have to tell you that. They reek of booze. You hide it well during a prohibition. Yeah, we found a bottle in the basement and we're celebrating our friend's birthday. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for my friends. I hope they haven't wandered off. Take care. You too. Everyone would have a super doper sugar rush in my bar. If you think otherwise, you're banned. That's crazy. Let's talk to this guy. I don't like the fact that he's alone. The moody-looking man sits down. He takes a deep breath and hunches over the bar, avoiding eye contact. Long day? Every day is the same length. Can I get a cocktail? Sure. Your hand moves to grab a glass. He holds his palms up, stopping you. Wait. Please make sure it's a clean glass. All our glasses are clean. I'm sure. I've had bad experiences. Smudges and such. One glass, no smudges. Good. I'll have that cocktail. I'm waiting. Damn, okay. Shit. Closely inspects us and give a reassuring nod. These types of people, exactly. I'm right up. Hope it's good. Oh, fuck. Okay. He said he wants kind of like a martini? I'm gonna shoot for a 5. And the only martini-esque type drinks, looks like, are the Wake Up Call, Eastern Ruby, and Evening Prayer. So, people like that needs to bring their own glasses, no, in my opinion. That's funny. I'm gonna try to shoot for a 5. But he said a martini. I don't know what's in a martini. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm not a drinker. I am not a drinker, bro. I don't drink alcohol. It's probably gonna be the Evening Prayer, though, I'm not gonna lie. It's either gonna be that or the Eastern Ruby. Because I want to give him a 5. For sure. Everyone's getting Eastern Rubies today. I smell popcorn, which means my husband's probably home. He's like the only person who makes popcorn. I'm just taking a shot in the dark. Not bad, as long as the glass is clean, I won't complain. You watch him down the rest. When the glass is empty, he wipes it carefully with the sleeve, making sure to clean the rim where his lips were. You a big drinker? There's not much else to do in Bakovi. To be honest, I'm not usually out on days like these, but my date got cancelled. You open all weekend? We are? Good. That's when I usually need a drink. I'm Elliot, by the way. I live a few streets over. Nice to meet you. Can I get you another drink? No. I should head home. Thanks a lot for the drink. I'll be back soon. See you then? This is interesting. I guess I gotta make through the rounds of friends, so... Woman's down the bar, her eyes are piercing, she scans the room, then you, taking everything in. She's dressed up with diamond earrings, a pearl necklace, and a coat that could be mink. What could I get you? This place is as charming as it's easy to find. Marilena mentioned a speakeasy on the boulevard. Can't say I expected this. Oop, shit. Missed something. Money flowed into the Wachovia Boulevard and washed away in the dirt. Some of the... Oh, what? Can't tell if that's a compliment. It's close to one she'd like to get from me on Monday. How do I... Can I go back? I think you need to ask around too much to know my reputation. Can I go back? Because, like, I'm missing some stuff. First, I accidentally hit the X button, and yeah. How to rewind dialogue. Because I definitely missed stuff. Sorry, y'all. I wanted to see if I could rewind, but it looks like you can't, so that sucks. I'm kind of worried about having to go to the main menu. This is probably gonna happen quite a few times, I'm sure. Okay. Blush, what's up? Gonna get you. Nice, flush into Wachovia Boulevard, wash away in dirt, some of the character too. However, it seems to have floated past this venue without impact. Confused, do you like it here? I do, yes. Might have heard of my father. You haven't, but she says it with enough confidence that you feel like you should. Well, I don't think you need to ask around too much about my reputation. Impeccable. If you stay on my good side, I'll even think about an endearing nickname for you. Okay, you want a drink? Don't make me beg. What does a lady like you drink? Something strong, enough to make everyone look just a little more fabulous, but not too much. Okay. Difficult task when I think it's impossible. Okay, she said something a little strong, so I'm thinking something around a 3. Maybe a poison drop or a femme fatale. Yeah. Because those are the only 3s that I have. Because what I'm doing, y'all, is that when they give me a person, I'm looking at the bar at the bottom, and based on the type of drink that they describe they kind of want, I gauge where on that number line that I want to make the drink. So, for instance, she just said that she wanted something that's not very strong. So that makes me skip the 2s and I'm going straight to 3s. So, and my only options on the screen for 3s are the femme fatale and the poison drop. So, I would make her a 2, but those are the mint punch. Well, that's the only one. That's a 2. So, I think the poison drop it might fit her best. twist. Not bad, but too many of these and I'll get bored. Take this back to my table now, darling. In a conversation, enjoy. Bitch. Like, who says that? For real. The young, well-dressed woman sits at the bar and waits. She doesn't seem the happiest, but as soon as you look at her, she puts on a smile and leaves on the bar. What can I get for you? I don't really know, if I'm honest. Too many options. How about I choose? I appreciate that. I feel a bit out of my depth here. Something light, though. I have work in the morning. Looking forward to trying anything you make for me. Any flavors? Fonda? May sound odd, but tomato. Oh, I was just thinking that one. Looking forward to trying anything. Okay. I was just thinking about the fatale. Femme fatale. There's that detective on the step. Oh, that's the detective? I thought that was Peter. I don't know if he left or not. There you go, girl. This is lovely, thank you. Places like this are fascinating to me. I'm not used to all this. You're welcome, as anyone. She tilts her head as if she's wondering whether to agree or not. I keep thinking the constabulary will arrest me any moment. My friends were caught, they would pay a fine, but I'd end up in jail. I understand. Yes, I think you do. I'm Marla Popa, by the way. I'm here with my friend Alina. Speaking of, I should probably go back there. I wouldn't want to miss out on another story from Wendy about how our butler's getting fat and her swimming pool is too big. Good luck. See her put on a smile, grab her drink, and make her way over to the table. You know, it's interesting because I feel like she doesn't belong in this friend group. Like, she would be better off without these people. Before he even sits down, you can tell this young man has an attitude. He frowns at the bar, but his seat, the drink section, then you. You wish you weren't so good at handling men like him. You've had more experience than you wish for. He looks your way when he sits down. When you don't immediately give him attention, he taps the table twice. Bitch! Taps the table! What can I get you? Surprise me. Give me some hints? Well, I'm a big fan of rum, I think. You think. You watch him try to get comfortable in his seat. He looks over his shoulder at the three girls he came with, then regards you with an urgent look in his eye. You're the bartender, so tend bar and serve me something. I don't drink too much. My parents are into wines, not cocktails. Into wines, not cocktails. I can handle that. Thank you. Or away. Let's get you something nice. Keep me waiting now. Okay, so he said he wants something with rum. But he said he wants something... Okay. He said he wants something with rum, but he also said his parents are into wine. So, definitely not the mint punch. I want to give him something like a 4. And the only 4s... There's only one 4 that has a, with rum in it, and that's the Pirate's Joy. So, maybe that? Question mark? I'm kind of thinking, part of me is kind of also feeling he might be okay with the mint punch. But I'm not sure. I haven't made the mint punch for anyone. Like, I mean, it does have rum in it. But it's a 2. Let's go with the Pirate Joy, I think. I mean, it's got rum and it's got all the juices, so it should mask some of it. I get used to this. There you go. There you go. I'm Killian. You might have met my parents at some point. The Durants. Might have. Might have met a doctor with that surname, though. It's fuzzy. Fine people, though I suppose his private doctor is perhaps a bit out of your price range for healthcare. For that he pays, turns around, and goes back to sit at the table. What a dick. Can I call her back over? What is a girl needs to do to get a drink around here? Evening, Elena. Let's catch up on all the gossip. What sort of drink do you like? Oh, God. My game was wigging out. You saw that? It's weird. How are you finding your time here? Jesus. It's wigging out when it goes down there. Has to be the poison drop. Nothing tops that one. The type of person that would make me very specific. I even tell people exactly how you ever get what you want. Good point. It's better than Marla's anyway. The woman likes tomatoes in her drink. It's indecent. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Pleasant crowd. Mostly there's a few people here that I'm not on great terms with. But it's a bar, so that's to be expected. Who? I'd rather not get into it, honestly. Should I push her to figure out who she's talking about? I don't know who the hell she's talking about, to be honest. No. Catch up on all the gossip. Jesus. Game was struggling on that second part. What do you do for work? Nothing. Guess you don't need to? Exactly. My family's fallen into wealth through sheer luck, and I won't let us fall out again. I have plans to keep us where we need to be. My dad might end up losing his fortune again, but I'll be glad to take him in when that time comes. For work. Sure, for a man who doesn't matter, that's all in the past. Okay. Should I ask her about the victim? Oh, there's a whole lot of questions here, golly. Who are the people he came with? You know, I don't particularly like the Nobuto rich or the old rich. Killian is sweet but painfully innocent. When he has her moments, the only person I really want around me is Maria. What's so good about Maria? She's just the most down-to-earth person. I've known her for most of my life. The others, though? You socialize with them. They're useful. The wealthy don't see us as people or tools, so I've sort of adopted that mindset. But you're rich. You're not getting it. I was born poor. That stain stays with you. For Killian, he was born middle class, so he's closer to home. I might be wealthy now, but I didn't come into money through gem mining or property or an aristocratic aunt gambling. Oh shit, my father has money now, but all that means is that he has more to lose. I ingratiate myself with these people, maybe even shack up with one of them. I'll have nothing again. I'll be nothing to them. Grand scheme of things, I'm a blip, a momentary, fleeting moment in these people's lives. I've got to hook them in, get them invested, and eventually probably marry one if I want to keep this lifestyle. I just wish I could. I don't know, trust them a bit more. Some of them are decent, I think, but I know where I came from, and I know I won't go back. That has to be my focus. It's quite the plan. I'm a chess player. Planning ahead is what I do. Seems a bit cynical. You mean pragmatic? Seeing how quickly people changed the way they treated me the moment I got money left me a little jaded, I suppose. On good days, I think my new friends aren't like that. They're better than that. Wendy and Killian might have more to them than I admit, but I still don't fully trust them. Yet. Okay. That's quite interesting. I do kind of want to ask her about the victim. But I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna get like as much information as I can before going into that. You single? It's complicated, but I'm seeing someone, even if people might prefer me to be. Who prefers that? Maria mainly. Though I can't say many of my friends friends approve of my love life. Why not? Any reasons? I guess if we discuss in the abstract, we could talk about this, even if it's a difficult subject. Sure. I guess what I can't decide is, how do you choose between your best friend and a potential partner? I mean, what's more important? Old friendships or new love? Ooh. Damn. Do you pick old friends or new love? Oh, that's hard. Shit. I don't want to say friends, because she doesn't even trust her friends. But I don't want to say follow her heart, because it's a new love. Complicated, bro. It's not that complicated. I don't know. Is a friend supposed to support your choices, or is a friend supposed to tell you the hard truths you don't want to hear? Friendship is about honesty. Friendship is about letting you make your own mistakes. Honesty, bro. I have a point. I need to think about this. I should talk to Maria. We could talk about anything, or we could. Been through a lot. Hope she understands that this time the guy I like is different. Is he really different? Yes, I think he is. That's nice to hear. Wait, is it that time? I should get going. See you later. See you later, my guy. I do want to know more information, but I think I'm out of actions. Hello? See, that is Peter. I want to make you a drink. Oh shit, what is he like again? Hold on. Wait. Wait. I don't remember what he likes. He likes the cold winter. He likes 3 drinks? Shit. He likes something that tastes like coffee, though. If a bartender forgets my drink, we have some problems. Listen, I've talked to like 6 people. Man. It's hard. He said he likes things that taste like coffee, though. Which means I need to at least either make the cold winter or make something else that's a level 5. At least. Maybe he'll like an Eastern Ruby. I'm kind of scared of like... Well, I mean, I have to make something else, right? Because... Maybe an Eastern Ruby. Because he did say he'd like sweet things, too. Here, take this, sir. Here, drink that. I hope that helps. You're not a fan of surprises in my drinks, but this is good. Oh, that gave me 3 actions. Okay. What sort of drinks do you like? Oh, God. Between us, assuming you never went legit. How's work these days? Ask about his drinks first. Proper drink, something pure like vodka. Anything else? Coffee helps. Work late? You know I do. Nothing good happens in the morning, so best sleep through it. I get a lot more done while everyone else is asleep and out of my way. Despite the name, cold winter keeps me up during these long nights. I remember. Okay, damn, I need to know. How's work? Good, although I'm being real careful who I talk to these days. Trust is hard-earned. Do you feel the same? Sure? I'll be straight with you when the time is right, but being as close as we used to be. Let's take things slow. I do. Then why tell me let's catch up, sir? Let's both assume I'm not in the mood for this conversation right now. Ask me again when your words are as sweet as the booze. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to piss him off. Bye. Carry your ass on somewhere. And I guess we'll talk to Prissy Girl number 1. Meet again. Evening. What do you want to know? What sort of drinks do you like? Absolutely adore the evening prayer. A few others I enjoy, but a great deal more I detest. Why do you ask? Just interested. Again, I'm glad we can have the discussion, so we don't have to do it again. What do you want to know? Tell me about yourself. I love that idea. She opens her mouth in mock surprise and then lets out a little delighted giggle. What's there to say? I grew up at Papa's old estate, home heath, out in the country. Moved to Bacobi because I got bored, and then come to dive bars like this because I loved entertainment. Dive bar? I'd say you fit right in. Are we sparring? That's adorable. You continue to meet my expectations. People must love you. Come, darling, I'm being exceedingly gentle. Let's get to know each other better, or worse, if you prefer. I'll start. I was born, moved here, and now I'm sat in this cramped little stool talking to someone who has a very colorful background. I guess criminals can be dangerous. How do you know about my background? I know a lot, darling. Most of what I know I keep to myself. It's been delightful. I mean that. It's refreshing to have a party with someone who can keep up. Chin chin. Sure? What do you want to know? You wear a lot of expensive things. I do? Are you worried about being robbed? If I'm outside, the best place someone could rob me would be my empty home. If I didn't wear the nice things I have, I would be living the same life as a woman who had already been robbed. An unglamorous existence. Earrings are meant for ears, and jewels don't sparkle when kept in a box. Damn, that's fair. I don't really want to know anything. Oh shit, there's more. Never mind. How do you know everyone? I'm cordial with Alina and Maria, and I know Killian. I've met a while ago at a tango class. You know, I'm pre-prohibition times. In pre-prohibition times. Don't get me wrong. They're not hideously dull or anything. I just feel they're slow to trust and reluctant to say anything genuine. You feel the same? Are you an open book? Girl! What you see is what you get. Like a cannoli. It's what's on the inside that counts. I've noticed you do a lot of watching. You pour drinks while keeping your eye on customers. The sign of a good bartender or someone who's fearful of their own clientele. Can't blame you though. Imagine if one of us were police. Are you? She laughs, and for the first time it sounds genuine. You amused her. She lets the mask slip for a moment. You've known plenty like her, and learned to never let your guard down around him. No. I wish there was something as exciting as a police informant among us, but alas, we are as we seem. Well, other than Maria, she's not rich at all. Dirt poor, in fact, but you can tell. If you look closely, you can tell. She purses her lips briefly, a smile flashes across her face. Not the friendliest thing to say. Friendly? What an odd concept. Alina pays for everything. Maria is a puppy in her purse. But we all do what we must. In her position, maybe I'd do the same. The poor girl's head must be spinning. Evenings in the casinos, speakeasies, and clubs with Alina, then back to her threadbare sheets each night in the stacks. What a contrast. It's cruel, really. Do you even like her? The fuck? I'll be nicer. You don't seem to like her. I don't like Alina much right now either, but again, they might grow on me. Maria and Alina have some quirks which I like, imperfections, and they're both sharp as tacks if you haven't heard. Maria hides it under a shy facade, while Alina hides it under a layer of, well, blondness. Opinions are fluid. For example, I didn't care for you, but perhaps the ride is slowly shifting. Same with the girls, Alina and Maria. If they would ease off on the chess chat and address the sexual tension in the room instead, I might enjoy their company a great deal more. Sure. What do you want to know? Should I ask her about Natalia? She would be the one to know, right? Because I don't think I've asked anybody about her. Can I make you a drink first? That woman, I knew of her. It's quite unavoidable when you're in the company of Alina Dragos, especially when she's had a few drinks. How come? I could bore you with long-winded stories about Alina's infamous drunken rants, but why do I deny you the pleasure of experiencing them firsthand? You certainly seem to be well-placed to engineer such a rant once again. Just give me a warning before you do, so I may cover my ears in time. I will try. Well, you look at the time. I'm going to make my way home before the sun comes up. Night, Wendy. Interesting. Asshole or Maria? Go with the jerkwad. Meet again? That tends to happen if you visit. You hear all sorts of little tittle-tattle in here. It's the subject of the day. Oh my god. So what drinks do you like? Something to get me drunk without feeling like I'm drinking alcohol. So, sugary drinks then? Love the light, sugary stuff. I think your mint punch fits that bill. Okay. But you hear all sorts of tittle-tattle. I'm gonna ask you... You're right. I don't enjoy this. The drinks are made well enough, but I can't simply become accustomed. You don't have to, you know? Started going to bars to be around Alina and Wendy. With a killer going on the loose, I like to keep an eye on them. Very gallant. Had my eye on Alina for a bit. We've gone on a few dates. I think she really likes me, but she is a guard dog. Maria's hackles are up and she has fangs. In fact, I was thinking of paying for Maria to attend a distant chess tournament just to have more time with Alina alone. Perhaps to take her to Mary Auberge for steak roulade. Plan is safe with me. It is stressful though. I'm trying to keep my attention secret. Only here to pursue my object of affection. This constant boozing is worrying something. Well, it's a great sway over my disposable income. Interesting. Can I show him something? What is this? Sure. Sure, I visited. But you hear all sorts of... Okay, well, he didn't tell me shit. No, I saw her at the Hotel Jubilee a while ago. I saw her, greeted her, and she threw up all over my new suit. Damn! Helped her get a radio cab home. She was drunk then. Yeah. A bit of a mess. My father always said loose women of meager means lack the ability to handle alcohol with grace like more refined ladies. You know she's dead, right? Yeah, Selena told me this morning. It was rather sad, but more in that fleeting, oh, maybe I'll die one day sort of way. I didn't really know her, so... Correct him, you will die one day. I feel like that would be too far. We're gonna leave it alone. The last thing, I guess. What do you think of Alina? Not fun to be around. My summer sun burst through the clouds. Poetic. Very bubbly. Funny that someone like her can come from such a poor family. Lots of personality. Sometimes what comes out of her mouth sounds like intellectual gibberish to me. But even the most frivolous words are kissed on the way out by those heavenly lips. Okay. When I will get home soon, my mother will lock me out. Bye. Goodbye. Get the frick out of here. No, I'm kidding. Hi. Maria. Good evening. We should chat, I guess. Pass the time. Damn. I can go straight into asking about Natalia Reed? What drinks do you like? Femme Fatale is nice. The spice slows you down so you get the head spins without getting carried away. Interesting. You can tell I don't drink much, can you? I can, but I don't judge. I appreciate that. Still it's growing on me a tad. I don't know if that's a good thing. Prefer these cocktails to the beer my father drinks. Better not make a habit, though. Your choice. Shanna, I guess. Tell me about yourself. Maybe that or the big drinker. I don't know. If I'm honest, I come here because Alina asked me along. And leaving her at a bar alone, is it something I'd do? Good friend. Clearly, I've been through a lot, like knowing she's safe. I like knowing she's safe, even if it means drinking. It's not so bad. Sometimes having a few drinks makes the book I'm reading even more exciting. Though I often lose place and have to read the same page over and over. You're welcome to read anything on the shelves. Reading at a bar is kind of sad. Really? I mean, thanks. Thank you. I wasn't sure if Speakeasy was easy for me, but Speakeasy with a library. She actually seems really nice. I don't know why they don't like her. Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? I'm people pleaser. Is that okay? I work with old tailors in the stack. Girl seems good. Drinking. Well, I think I'm dull. Really? Billy is a death trap. We don't know who blew the fuse box. The house of matches. It could be hard to find. It didn't burn down completely. Lena, I can't play chess in the basement anymore. Play chess? We were at school, played boiled sweets, and so I wonder if we still have teeth. Living in a workhouse thing all quiet and boring, but I watch them and I see things. Patterns, not just in the fabric, but in the city, in the people. Most of all in chess. Lena's good, but most days I can beat her. Firing me in competition even without candy, victory still sweet. You're a grandmaster? Not quite. Although I've won tournaments, we both won a few, but none that were official or major. Lena always beats me when the stakes are high. It's like the pressure of playing against my friend makes me wilt. In competition, she lights up and I burn out. She just wants it more. I once asked her what her secret is. I'll never forget what she said. Never dim your star to make others shine brighter. Those are hella facts. Oh shit, I skipped something. My bad. Thing I guess. Make grants from job interview. Fair point. Oh my god, there's so many freaking... You and Alina played chess together. Partners since we were 8. Rivals. Long friendship. Better than myself, just getting your opponent's head. I like inside hers. It sounds strange. A little. Get very competitive, but we share the same dream. Inspire every day. All stuffy beard men. Blah blah. We know each other. Enjoy time together. If you one day being the Bokoe top grandmaster, we're getting close. Only won a tournament a few weeks ago, and I came in second. I was so happy. We played against each other in the finals, and it was intense. I felt like my whole life was building to that moment. Since we were in the top spots, we knew we'd already qualified for the next tournament in a few months with the Grandmasters. So in a way, the final was like a victory lap for us. Have I talked about chess too much? Sometimes I can't tell if I'm talking too much about something I love. By the way, thanks for listening. Anytime. My god, this is so much fucking information for me. I'm getting kind of, like, overloaded. Did you know Natalia Reed? That counter? I don't think I met her. I'm sure I didn't. Did you hear about her death? Saw the headlines, like the start of some macabre murder mystery, but without the cheery ending. Probably. Police will catch whoever did it. Maybe a killer can get away with murdering street girls or factory workers, but not someone like her. Let's hope. There's nothing else to talk about. I literally have gone through everything. Can I not make her a drink? Alright, see you soon. See you. My ass is so tired. I am exhausted. Y'all think he'll get mad at me if I ask about the victim? I mean, he kind of already was upset about me asking about something else, about the criminal background or whatever. Yeah, let's go ahead and end the day. There's nothing else to do. So let's go ahead and read this journal, because I've missed out on so much already. Oops. Right. Alina Dragos, a young Arisen chess grandmaster who hides both her pain and her brilliance behind a radiant, gregarious exterior. Her favorite drink is poison drop. Best friends with Maria Popa, but chess rivals since childhood. Elliot Lynn, somewhat moody office worker who likes to drink to pass the time. Still don't know what his favorite drink is. Obsessed with cleanliness, demanding clean glasses for his drinks and wiping them with his sleeve. Which is unhygienic as hell, to be honest. Wendy Brooker, a confident, wealthy-looking woman dressed in fancy clothes and covered from head to toe in glamorous jewelry. One of her favorite drinks is evening prayer. Grew up on the Brooker family estate out in the country, but came to Bukovi seeking excitement. I think there's some more information. And he's definitely got some interesting stuff going on. Maria Popa, quiet and reserved girl with a love of books and a talent for chess, working as a seamstress on the Bukovi Boulevard. One of her favorite drinks is Femme Fatale. She's best friends with Alina Dragos, who shares her dream of defeating Bukovi's top grandmaster in chess, often bested by Alina in tournaments, who deals with pressure better than she does. And Killian Durand, a raucous young man from a respectable new money family who often lacks common sense and social graces. One of his favorite drinks is mint punch. He has an eye for Alina Dragos, but fears her friend Maria Popa will get in the way. Okay, interesting. I do want to look at the clues. So, Peter mentioned his favorite speakeasy. Okay, we already know that one. Frequented the last drop. Tell me. What's this one? Peter confirmed that he saw several of my customers the last drop before it was shut down. Alina Dragos, Elliot Lynn, and Killian Duran all frequented the speakeasy where the murder took place. Hugo would be very interested in this information. Okay. Let's go ahead and add these. Alright, these definitely connect. No? I don't really know. Okay, so it only connects with these two? What about these two connecting? Okay, well. This is a lot, y'all. Ain't a lot of talking. Oh my god, there's so many people here. Constable Hugo Meritons marches down the steps to the bar, his hands deep in his pockets as he inspects the other guests with confusion. After a moment, he makes his way over to you, pulls over a chair that sits slightly too close. Constable Meritons? Barkeep, seems like business is booming. Never thought a life of crime would be this social for you. This is my job. Patrons could pass for respectable. Maybe they are. They're good people, mostly. As well, I just want to check how much you know about these supposed good people. Someone on the street knew her. Use that knowledge to your benefit. If you have anything worth sharing with me, I'll be staying here for a while. Open the notebook to present him with the new clue. Using clues on a detective like Hugo will never consume actions, so make sure to show him anything interesting you find. He may have useful insights. Okay. Hello? Okay, R1. Gotcha. Now select the potential patron's clue to see what he has to say. Selena Jogos, Killian Duran, and Elliot Lind all frequented the last drop around the time before Natalia Rhea was murdered. Yes. You can say you got this information from Peter Wagner? Mr. Wagner is well known around multiple police stations throughout Bukovi, and the only reason he knew all of this was because he was present at the time as well. So let's add him to our list of suspects, shall we? What happens now? Now that I know I'm not wasting my time with you, the next step would be figuring out which of these four might be our killer. Hugo pulls out 2 photographs from his coat and hands them over. The first one shows an ornate, decorated lighter lying on the pavement. The second shows a nasty-looking syringe. It is empty and small bits of blood can be seen around the needle. Trophy earned investigator. These 2 items were found at the crime scene. Check around and see what they mean to our suspects. Any more questions? About the syringe, about the lighter? The murder weapon is peculiar and devious. Some sort of lethal toxin. Back before the Prohibition, it was slipped into drinks, but since then, most of the victims have been found with a puncture mark. From this needle? Correct. We tried to see if it's a special type that was used, but unfortunately, this one is available at any pharmacy. Doesn't help that it's basically the industry standard for any medical profession in Star either. It's gonna be, what's her name's daddy, ain't it? Whatever the nature of the toxin wasn't fast, perhaps the killer wants to watch the victims suffer a bit before they die. The victims each had different puncture wounds, arms, legs, but in this case it was the back of the neck, so the perpetrator attacked from the rear. The tests that we have run so far are currently inconclusive. Damn it, it's in Belgium. I know how to find better toxicologists. You know any toxins that have these effects? Many simple chemicals can be lethal when injected. This perpetrator has chosen a cruel implement to achieve his goals. I am making the apprehension of this villain my sole mission. We have to stop him. Any more questions? Okay, so my theory already is that it's a super rich girl's daddy. I think that it's what's her name? Wendy or whatever the hell, because she said her dad was in the medical field and that he wouldn't be someone known to the bartender. And to me, you know, it kind of makes the most sense, because if he's, you know, a doctor or a former doctor, and he would have access to chemicals and stuff, right? Being able to purchase whatever. Anyways, about the lighter. I was close to the body and it was quite ornate. It has a pattern on it, metal flowers skirting the edges. I asked around a few tobacco shops and always got the same answer. This one is custom made. We might guess that the killer is a smoker. Okay. Only a few million of those. Yes, that doesn't narrow the field too much. Any more questions? All is clear. Last thing, hand over your notebook. You place the notebook in Hugo's outstretched hand. He pulls a pencil out of his pocket and quickly adds the new section in the back. After looking it over one last time, he hands it back. I added some questions I need answers to when reporting my findings about the case. The detectives at the station used this method to put a case together. I intend to do the same. First, we need a suspect to investigate. We narrowed it down to 4 people already, but given we're working with a serial killer, we can only get a warrant for 1. After this, we need solid evidence to confront them with. The 2 things I need answered are, what is the killer's motive? And what evidence proves the killer was present at the time of Natalia's death? If you can find these clues that answer these 2 questions, you find clues that answer these questions. Submit suspect once. You have to be sure. And also consider evidence that might clear a suspect. Will that be enough to convict them? On its own, no, but it's much easier to get a confession when you're presenting solid evidence. From there, it becomes a lot easier to arrest someone. Don't make me regret my choices here. Trust you with the information to get me in an uncomfortable position. Let me down and I'll make sure things become very uncomfortable for you. Got it? Very well. Hugo's just added a brand new case. Tab to your notebook. Let's have a look. so sorry. All this reading is kind of boring. Select the highlighted tab at the top to navigate the newly added case page. In this case file, you'll find an overview of each suspect in the case. The evidence you have collected so far on each suspect will be displayed here. The case file displays clues that show the suspect's motive, the evidence that proves they could have committed the crime, as well as any potential defense that rules them out as a potential culprit, such as an alibi. Once you are confident and you know who the culprit is, you can press the Submit Case button at the bottom of the page. Doing this will summon Hugo, who will review the details of the case and look at the evidence you have collected with a critical eye. For now, press the X in the top right to exit the notebook. If you're already in conversation with Hugo like you are now, you can always press this button in the bottom right to submit your case. Once you submit a culprit, your answer can no longer be changed. You only get one shot. If you submit your case before the deadline has passed, Hugo will leave to present your case to his superior and won't return till the final day. It's up to you to find evidence on all suspects and figure out who is innocent and who is guilty. Their fate lies in your hands. Good luck, bartender. Can I make you a drink? Question mark? Oh shit, what is he even like? Shit, but perhaps one. Bruh. I don't know what this man likes. Alright, we're gonna try something that's a 4. Alright, he didn't like Wake Up Call. Maybe Pirate's Joy? I feel like that would be a nice one. Or find him a 3. There's no way he's not gonna like Pirate's Joy. Not bad at all. Very pleasant, actually. I'm prepared to answer any of your questions. About you, I want to know who I'm working for. What sort of drink do you usually like? Please. Something with coffee. It's my job to know. I suppose it is. Memorize everyone's favorite drinks? I try. It's an admirable goal, but let's not get too chummy. I'm gonna scribble this in your little notebook. I like anything with coffee, because we drink it a lot in Belgium. Belgium? Reminds me of home. Noting that down. I know who I'm working for. Constable Hugo Mertens. That's all you need to know. Right. Oh. Do you know Peter? Maybe ask him about work. Those idiots are so busy chasing promotions, they forget to actually look for criminals. One of them confided in me in how he figured out all the victims in the Bakovi Boulevard killer are all blonde women. Oh shit. He condescendingly told me to keep that to myself and be a good constable. I can tolerate them being competitive, but not when there's human lives at stake. Wait, so that means the first lady that I talked to in the bar and Alina are potential victims. Because if the killer likes to take out women, blonde hair women, we only have encountered 2 women with blonde hair so far, so I didn't expect you to be so noble. Prepared to answer any of your questions. Okay. Do you know Peter? Peter has a storied history with the Kobe police. You can usually count on him being on the wrong side of the law. We're working off the assumption that Peter moonlights as a henchman for bigger fish, maybe even the Brugge boys gang under Carla. Makes me wonder whether a boss like Carla could have something to do with all this, but she's white collar and more interested in larceny and laundering than murder. I think that's it, my guy. Yeah, you answered all my questions, so thank you. I have a bar to run. Now I have a case to work. Good evening, barkeep. Oh my god. We have so many people here. So many people to talk to that it's actually kind of ridiculous. Oh shit, I didn't mean to click on her. Quick, you gotta set me up. I'm in desperate need of a drink. What have I missed? That sounds weird, but something spiced. I love ginger ale in my drinks. But I didn't have to be so careful with my coin. I'd only ever drink copper bullets. Is that weird? It's a little weird, but we do serve those. Oh, damn. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was saying that as a joke. God damn it. Fuck. Let's do that over. Fuck, that was awful. God. I do wanna give her a drink for sure. Okay, so what did she say she liked? Something with ginger ale. Okay. Something not too strong, but something with ginger ale. And I'm pretty sure that's the only thing with ginger ale. Damn, girl. Okay. She likes things with ginger ale. But I think a 4 would also suit her pretty well. Because she said she wanted something that's not strong. And we'll just make her a favorite drink. I know she said nothing strong, but like, let's just make her a favorite drink for now. It's perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. Okay. So, let's talk about... You come from work, not working in a hotel, shift starts early, finishes early, later, evening, afternoon, training real hard just now. Training for what? My gray belt. That's a martial art thing, right? Ritsu, grading system, take my food down in the mat, I gain gray belt. Good luck. What have I missed? Shit, okay, Tell me about... I want to ask her about her job, but she hates her job. There's 5, maybe 6 interesting things about me, and my job is not one. Here, let me hear about the hotel. I'm curious. I'm a maid, believe it or not. I spent most of my time cleaning up after messy, entitled people. Before Prohibition, I worked the mid-bar for extra money. Tips were decent, and less cleaning of bodily fluids was involved. Like your job? God, no. Do you? Could be better. In another life, I would be traveling the globe, competing for medals in Baritsu competitions and drinking my winnings. This life, though, I bet she's in refilling those little shampoo bottles. Sorry. One day I'll get out of Bukovi. I'm too old to compete in martial arts now, but if I wasn't trapped, I could at least grab an airship to anywhere else, really. Why are you trapped? I'm in debt. If I stop working, it'll get worse. Once I paid off everything I owe, maybe I can quit and find something better for me. The friendly local loan shark, Carla, won't send her goons after me as long as I keep paying the interest in my debt. But the wages from the hotel, I'm not making a dent in the amount I owe. So she owes Carla. Yeah, I know what Carla's like. I don't know he's worrying till I get wrinkles. Sifu says rainbows need rain. So I guess this part of my life is the rainy season. I'm sure the rainbows are coming. What have I missed? Oh, yeah, let's ask her. Yesterday I've seen her a few times to murder. She was in the Spiral Lounge at the hotel a lot, same as Elliot, Olivia, and even Alina once or twice. Did Natalia mix with anyone? I saw her and Olivia ordered together at the bar. That stuck with me, because Olivia is kind of a big deal, even amongst that lot, and everyone formed a crowd around her. I saw her hanging out with Elliot once or twice, too. Usually away from the bar, though, over at the Vantage booths. Interesting. Who the hell's Elliot? Now I think about it, Alina brought Killian along too. I remember that pretty well because he asked me out. I mean, I don't wear a badge or anything, but do I look like I'm out here trying to date men? No, I get it. What have I missed? I'm not gonna ask her why do you visit, because I like her company. I think it's kind of weird if I ask her that. See you next time, girly. Is that Elliot? Who the hell is Elliot? Yeah. Okay, that super fancy dude is Elliot? Elliot sits down with a cigarette in his mouth and pulls a box of matches from his pocket. We discourage smoking. These are menthol, and they make your breath smell good. If you must. I must. What do you need from me? What do you fucking like to drink, my guy? A bowl-made one. Do I need to be more specific? I think you do. Well, I suppose that's reasonable. You cannot expect a bartender to produce quality drinks without suitable direction. Exactly. Something minty with soda. Okay, so the minty punch, gotcha. To feel fresh and awake. Alcohol doesn't make you sleepy? Develop my constitution till it no longer inhibits my focus. Alcohol sharpens my senses. Really? Indeed, and a drink with a clean mouth feel livens the senses, not to mention how much it encourages intimacy with the opposite sex. Ew. Fresh breath is essential. Just hold it off with fruit punch. Feminine drinks reduce male vim and vigor and encourage the production of black bile in the body, which makes one melancholic and I believe less virtue. You go. Pouring vodka into fruit juices waste, blah blah blah. Some men are born for godly. Okay, I don't care. Okay. What do you need from me? Can I get you a drink, my guy? This looks okay. Yes, hurry up. Bit. He is so lucky. Alright, he said something minty, right? Maybe a copper bullet? I want to make him a mint punch, but I feel like that's not going to get him any fucking where. Because his lowest tolerance is a 3. Bro, take this. It's a nice drink, clean glass, crisp taste. What do you do for a living? Earned descent property registry. It's an important position in municipality. Senior individual. Okay. Sounds riveting. Pays my bills and gives me time. Money important to you? No, but I find it as a good indicator of value. Right. What do you need from me? Hobbies. Benefit we gain by sharing such details I'm a customer. I want nothing more from you. Okay. I collect stamps. I inherited a collection from my father. I'm struggling to get rid of it. Stamps. Yes, those square boxes. Yes. You like the art on them? What's your hobbies to be a masculine? Okay, such as society, colonizing the subcontinent, constructing large towers. Do you do those things? I mean, men in general. He's kind of weird. He's kind of weird. You know Peter? Okay, bueno. Tell everyone knows that. We're a little shark. About that. People pussyfoot around him. Repeat pussyfoot over and over again and begins to lose back to what the point is of social life with men like Peter. Funny. Sorry, I don't know why I thought that was funny. You see what happened to Natalia Riano, that is Wachovie's big city. Why would I remember? She worked nearby. It's Wachovie Boulevard, everyone is nearby. Thanks anyway. Gotta work tomorrow, so I'll see you. Alright, get your ass on somewhere. Prissy bastard. Good evening, I want to mind a sip for something after a long reading. What do you like again? I know he likes an Eastern Ruby. Take conversations and dying art, let's prove them wrong. Alright, let me make you a damn drink first. Something timeless. You know me too well. This is my absolute favorite. Say conversations of dying art. Okay. Can you tell me what kind of drinks you like? Something classy with red wine served over ice. Feel free to experiment if inspiration strikes. And lemon. Okay. Wine and lemon. Other speakeasies. Have other speakeasies been raided? Tell me about yourself. Oh my god. When did you open a bookshop? What do you know about Natalia Reid? What do you think of Killian? Okay. I'm sure dissatisfied patrons have alerted the authorities on a few occasions, but I met a few fair officers and even detectives and speakeasies. They think the laws don't apply to them. But I think the political climate has shifted. The Wachovie City Council has taken a harder line, and they may even be incentivizing officers to close more establishments. The economy may be booming, but the explosion of wealth is far from equitable. Spectators in the radio carriage and whale oil businesses are rolling in cash, but the public services, and the police in particular, are paid peanuts. The spectators climbed the ladder and pulled it up after themselves. Now they're making us fight each other for table scraps, while looking down on us all, legitimate business owners and police officers alike. There's a cadence to his voice that makes him sound cold and unemotional as he speaks. It's like he's rehearsed this topic, or maybe he's gotten sick of talking about it. I'm rambling again, so let's change the subject. It's a conversation. Okay. Oh my god. I hate when it starts working out like that. Yeah. When did you open a bookshop? Wachovie Books has been there for over a decade now. Are you a fan of literature? I am. I never took you for the educated sort. Mistake on my part for sure. It's always nice to meet a fellow enthusiast. The book depositories in this district are in a shocking state. Nothing but grimy, lurid books, bestsellers, and nothing of note, blah blah blah. I enjoy foreign literature, but I fear how the publishing industry operates. It's hard to notice books that were created in our towns. Wachovie has a thriving literature scene, but it's dying because of this influx of exotic, lightweight fiction. We both know I don't need to work, but a man has to have a hobby, and if that hobby is meaningless, then what's the point? Wachovie's golden age was once cultural. Music, books, opera, but now our industrial might swell something. Maybe a lowly bookshop fever these days, but stocking this place with the books I love means the world to me. Whew, does that make sense? It makes sense. I'm glad we talked about this. Oh my god. Tell me about yourself. Yeah. When I ramble enough. No? I'm 56 years old. I was around when all the money started flowing to Sora. I was born in a little town that was swallowed up by the expanding city borders last year, but I feel I'm babbling now. Okay, well... Family? Me and Flora never managed children, now it's too late. Perhaps we can talk more on this when we know each other a little better. Here, if you want to talk. I didn't mean to make him feel bad. Think of Killian's a boy in a man costume, petty and unkind, and against cuffing a child around the ear, but if his mother had lifted a hand now and then, he might have grown up to be a decent human. His family is a good one, which is why His bad behavior is a shock. Vandalism, theft, scuffles, all so unnecessary when his family has just run into money. Killian is trouble, and those close to him need to show a firmer hand. Starling is a brat. Taps the bar an annoyance. Typical the Nove rich. They can buy everything but class. That goes especially for Killian. Anything he can't obtain through money, he will attempt to obtain using less savory means. The boy doesn't understand the concept of the word no. Right? Look at the time, I simply cannot linger any longer. That was actually a lot of useful information. So Killian is a boy who gets into a lot of trouble. And he wants to go after Alina? Interesting. Hello, father. Oh shit, why are you in a bad mood? Oh, Lacey? Please share something happy with me. I need to talk to someone who's not confessing mortal sins. What's your drink again? Oh, we still don't know. Bye. Favorite drink? It's like choosing my favorite hymn. Too difficult. Surely something speaks to you tonight. Poisoned. He held the antidote. He held the rim of a last curious surf. Taps his finger along the bright wind. Once it would probably be the night count that you serve. Okay. Any reason? Much my life is bitter. Might as well embrace it. Mix the bitterness in with other ingredients which make it palatable. Right. Let's go ahead and make you a drink. Father, makes me think of my vows, but priests are taught it is worse to abominate wine than to imbibe it, so I will choose the lesser sin. Okay, well, take the night count, sir. You like the night count, so that's what we're giving you. Even though I think that's a bit fucking strong. He said he likes bitter drinks, so I'll remember that next time. She's have really disturbed my equilibrium tonight. I should get back to the mints. Oh, damn. I didn't learn anything. Oh, well. He's the last bastard, huh? Bartender, we meet again. That happens. He says happy if you visit. Source it, too. Okay, what is he like? It's so hard to keep up. There's so many people. Okay, we know he likes the mint punch. And I think he said he likes minty things, right? No, that's the other dude. Why does he like mint punch? Bro, what do you like again? Something that can get me drunk without feeling drunk. Interesting. Light sugary stuff. Okay. That's so interesting. Something light that won't make me feel drunk. I wonder if it would probably help him to have, like, the copper bullet at some point. Okay. Take your damn drink. Looks fine indeed. Bet you hear all sorts of tattle. Should I ask him about the lighter? Nah, because if he's the killer, then... But I think it's weird that he was willing to ask out, no, that wasn't him. I thought it was some, wait, what's her name said that he was gonna ask her out though, right? I'm gonna leave her out of it though. Should I show him the lighter? I just want to see how he's gonna react. Not sure what this has to do with me. You a smoker? Up and down. Absolutely not. Son of a doctor knows better than to engage in such unhealthy habits. His dad's a what you call it? That's why his words. Killian twitches nervously. Smart man. Yeah, source. Interesting. So he does smoke. I guess I must have forgotten if he mentioned it before. So bro man smokes. He definitely, I think he definitely recognized the lighter. Interesting. Alina, you okay, girl? I don't like the fact that he's going after her. Poison drop. My god, I'm so hungry, y'all. I didn't eat lunch, so... enjoy this one, delicious. Alright, do you know Natalia Reed? I have so many questions. Here. Talking about the evil floozy, I'm here to have a good time. He's very guarded. She also seems to know something, perhaps more talkative when she's drunk. Okay. What can you do in your spare time? Play competitive chess. I'm good at it. Blah, blah, blah. Really, as a lot of these events only pay you when you win, and the entry fees are extortionate. Back in the day, we did overtime to afford the qualification fees. We'd be so exhausted from overtime that we'd never play our best. We'd scrape up enough money from one hotel room and pass out each night. Still have fun though. Ever win? I won a tournament a few weeks back. Maria got second place. Maria doesn't know yet, but I'll be paying for it to take us, both of us there. Oh, that's kind of you. It's our dream. I understand. I think I was supposed to ask why. Trying to see if she give me a different answer. Okay. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's ask about Maria then. Probably. I don't know. She's kind of already not like in a good mood right now. About is you two dating? No, but we're close. I've been mistaken. Hit a lot. Still blushing. Topic seems. Trying to discuss. Okay, cool. What brings you to a speakeasy? Should I ask her that? I kind of feel like I shouldn't. Yeah. I gotta go now. Who the hell are you again? Oh, right. Bro, man. I need to talk to you. Actually, that's the wrong button. Nothing to show him? Damn, okay. You good? My god, I'm so hungry, sorry y'all. We're sure we have your drinks. Not discuss that further. It's just your discretion on this. Pretty sure about the killer though. Piece something together. Okay, well. Is he drunk? Okay, well, I'll just here. Go somewhere. Let's talk to her. Clara. No. Yeah, we're done for the day. Killian was weird. Killian was weird. We gotta put them damn clues up. Alright. The killer. Hey. And the killer likes blonde victims. None of them seem to match anything. Why can I not connect the dots on these? It's so weird. I don't understand. I don't have any useful clues that go together? That's crazy. About this game. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm actually getting kind of tired. I think this is probably a good place to stop. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my streams. Oh, if you missed any of this particular playthrough, please be sure. Oh, wait, no, I can't say that. This is the first part. This video is going to be uploaded to YouTube before midnight tonight. I was thinking of premiering it, but I think I'm going to change my mind on that. In terms of whether or not I'm playing tomorrow, that's probably going to be iffy too, because this is a lot of, like, reading, and it's kind of getting, like, making my mouth dry and stuff, and, I don't want to say it's, like, dulling my brain, but it is a little bit, like, I might play it tomorrow, might not. I'll update the schedule if I don't. If you're interested in other content that isn't related to Best Served Cold, you can always check it out on my YouTube page, which I'm putting the link in the chat. Obviously I'll be resuming this game. I don't know how long this game is. It covers the span, it says, of like 2 weeks, I think. And we're already like 5 days in, so not that much further, I think. I actually don't even think this will make to like 5 parts, to be honest with y'all. But you know what? We'll see. Again, I appreciate y'all watching. I hope everyone has a great rest of your evening, and I will see y'all in part 2. Annyeong.